What's up guys, I'm the East Coaster fan. Today I am back at Six Flags Great Adventure just to enjoy the day and stick out into the night so I can get some night rides and experience the nightly fireworks. I'm arriving a bit later to the park today, it's like almost 1 o'clock, just because I want to sleep in. So when I get into the park I'm most likely going to be eating first because I'm pretty hungry. But it should be a fun day and I can't wait to show you everything I do. So let's head on in and enjoy our day. So you guys might remember I was actually here not too long ago. In fact, I was here almost exactly 2 weeks ago. So a lot of the things are going to be pretty similar to my last visit regarding updates with the park. However, there was one change that I noticed when I came in, and that was they didn't hand out the paper for preferred parking anymore. I just showed my pass, which honestly I find much easier. So now that I'm in the park, I gotta decide what restaurant I'm gonna eat at for lunch. Look who's out doing meet and greets today. It's Sylvester. Gotta say, it's nice seeing the Looney Tunes characters out. Made the decision to go with chicken tenders and fries at Johnny Rockets, which I'm sitting right next to. Also, I get a view of Sylvester over there. Usually I've seen the Johnny Rockets meal come with onion rings, so not sure why there aren't any, but to be honest, it did take a little bit to get food. Finished with my chicken tenders. They were alright. You know, typical Great Adventure food. But right now I'm heading actually towards a ride I've never done before. Now it's 87 degrees today and the log flume isn't open. So what other water rides are there in this park? Well, Congo Rapids. Typically I'm not a fan of rapids rides just because I don't like feeling soaked in the park. But with it being like super hot today, I'm like, why not? And it gets me closer to park completion. So that's my plan for now. Gonna go to that ride and experience it for the first time. Hopefully I don't get like absolutely soaked though. All done with Congo River Rapids. To be honest, it was fun. The only thing I got wet with was this stupid sprayer back here. I was like back against it, so I got sprayed. Also, I hit the middle thing and that freaking hurt. I might have a bruise on my thigh. But overall, I'd do that again. Since I'm in the area, I'm probably gonna give a few rides on Jersey Devil. As I was going to Congo, I noticed it really didn't have that bad of a line. Plus, I missed out on this coaster last time, so let's experience Jersey Devil Coaster. All done with Jersey Devil, did 5 rides, and what was amazing was 4 out of those 5 rides were in the back row, which I find pretty lucky. Also, there's a ride operator over there. His name's Aaron, really nice guy. He even offered me minimum verification in the back row, which I'll be honest, that's a little too extreme for me, but it was cool that he offered it. So a huge shout out to that ride operator, he's great. Walking by Skull Mountain, it seems they have brought back the gate that leads into the gift shop. So it seems that it's a bit inconsistent. Some days you might get the gate forcing you in, some days you might not. Take a stroll right now into what I consider the most relaxing part of the park, even with the music playing. And this is actually the location of where they shoot off the fireworks later tonight. Weather pending, of course, but I hope I'm able to see it tonight. Also, I was walking by both the Skyway and Joker, which are both closed. Skyway, they said it was for high winds, which, I mean, it's a little windy, but I wouldn't call it super high winds in my opinion. But who knows, maybe up there it's stronger. And then Joker's closed, I'm not sure why, honestly. So you guys might recognize this tunnel from Holiday in the Park where it's like all covered in lights, but during the summer season, it's like a bunch of leaves. It's not as cool as like the Cedar Fair ones, but it's nice that they do something with this tunnel. Over here by the boardwalk, I was gonna see what the line looks like at Superman, but I just wanted to take a look at Parachute Tower. I don't know how long this is gonna be here, so I'm taking the time to appreciate it while I can. And something other people have noticed, but I haven't really covered on my channel, is that these rock walls are gone. These were apparently like abandoned for years, and sometimes I see this gate open, kids would try it, really dangerous, so might as well get rid of it if you're not using it in my opinion. Superman was closed, so don't ask why, but I'm in line now for a Green Lantern. About to give it another ride. I already rode it once this season, so 2 is kind of pushing it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It looks like God's looking out for me because now this ride's closed for inclement weather. Probably gonna do Houdini now because it might rain and might as well do an indoor ride now. Also, what are these balloons by Green Lantern? I mean, from what I can think of, it's not really celebrating anything. No anniversaries, nothing. If somebody knows the purpose of those balloons, let me know. Well, ride number 3, not working. And this one's indoors, so what the heck? When all else fails, go to Justice League. Still out of the building, but that's reasonable in my opinion. I think getting this one was a good idea just because I hear distant thunder now. And the line's not too bad right now. So, we'll see. Definitely want to get one in today. And if I do more, we do more. Thankfully, it seems I just got underneath as it started raining. You can see on the ground those little droplets. It might rain harder when we're in here, so good timing on my part, in my opinion. But now let's go and enjoy the ride. Something a little bit weird, they blocked off this section, but everyone's being sent down the single rider line, which I find a little bit weird. I was gonna complain about this later, but look at this. The kid's getting a Zen ride on this. What the hell? Got off with a really great score of 182,400. But the reason I got that score was because I was the only one in my vehicle. So yeah, I was gonna talk about this now, but that was like a terrible grouper because he just put parties together in one vehicle. Like for capacity reasons, that's really bad. Although for scoring, it's pretty good because I could identify which blaster was mine and all. But I gotta check with what scores I've gotten because that could be, if not the highest, it's pretty close. That being said, with my criticisms of the ride, I'm gonna do it again because I love Justice League and the line's shorter. Oh look, now this area is open. Six Flags can be very weird sometimes. Finished my second ride with a slightly lower score of 139,486. Also, I like the pose I did. But not as good as that first ride, but still decent in my opinion. I failed in one of the rooms I know about. I know there's a lot of secret targets there, but unfortunately I missed just due to the guns being weird. Looks like the rides are reopening slowly. So I'm thinking I'm gonna head to Batman because that normally has a longer line, and I think with it opening come rain, it's gonna be not as long. It looks closed now, unfortunately, but this is the gaming house inside the observatory. I mentioned this last time as a possibility of it being in here, but this is the actual location. Wish I could have gone in, but it looks closed. I would have liked to be in that building because I've never been in there before. And look at that, we have a near station wait. Right there is the station. So I'll see you guys right when I get off. I hit this just in time because look, it's in the park now and that's like at least 45 minutes right there. But yeah, Batman was pretty fun, just as intense as I remembered. I was in row 2. I wanted the front, but row 2 just seemed better, honestly. And yeah, it was a fun ride. I should ride that more. It's just the line is so long every time I'm here. Because I've yet to hit it today, we're gonna be doing Nitro. Love this hyper, and hopefully should provide some good rides and good views from over 200 feet. Did 2 rides on Nitro, one in the back and one in the very front. Both were solid, still a little shaky towards like the bottom of the drop, but still a fun ride. Also, I noticed that during the upward spiral, if you look like towards the inside, I was graying out pretty easily. So if you like that graying out sensation on rides like I-305, you should try that on Nitro for sure. King Dakar is operating, so I'm venturing into the Golden Kingdom to give it a ride. The only ride I've had on King Dakar this season was the one where I got my very first front row ride. So, hey, if I could get that front row again, I'll definitely do it. But I just want to get on Ka because I've been itching to get on it ever since its cable broke. El Toro is stuck on the left. Let's see, did someone pull out their phone or is the ride having maintenance problems? just did King to Cod twice in a row, and it was running good. I liked it. A little bit shaky, but it's an intense ride. You gotta go in expecting a bit of a shake. But anyway, I'm about to do Zumanjaro now since I'm in the area. Weird thing at Zumanjaro is they're running car 3, they're running car 1, but not car 2. Again, on a summer Saturday, you expect all these to be running. Did 2 rides on Zumanjaro back to back, and you saw that middle car was empty, which is a little weird. But I actually sat on like each of the edges. So my first ride was on left, second ride was on right. Unfortunately, Ka didn't perfectly duel, although it did launch when we were towards the bottom, which is cool. We'll eventually get that duel with Ka one day, but not today, unfortunately. And now Ka's just mocking me. We have officially made it to El Freaking Toro. Can't believe I haven't ridden this today, but hopefully should be all warmed up and giving some good rides. Also, I think Sammy's working it, which is pretty nice. So I'll make sure to say hi to him. And right as I said that, it went down. So gonna go to Medusa instead. Medusa was great. I really liked it. Although I did notice the mid-course was hitting a bit harder than it usually does. I saw El Toro's cable lift moving, so we're gonna head back there and see if it's open again. Good news, the ride is back open. You might be able to, oh, there you go. You can see it going up the lift now. So let's get on and get some really nice sunset rides. When I was walking over here, it looked really nice. So this should be a lot of fun. And there you go. As you can see, it's night now. And I had a good riding session there on El Toro. Got a total of 4 rides in. And 3 of those were with Sammy from Built to Thrill. He wasn't working the ride. He was just riding after his shift ended. And he's actually still on. He might be on that train too. I'm going to find a spot to watch the fireworks show. Should be a lot of fun. It's pretty full already around here, as you can see by all these people sitting. And you might notice those benches over there. It said that it was good for VIP, which normally the VIP wristbands that get you into the Garden and Best of the West are free for members. But this one is not free. You have to pay $20 to sit there, which is a little bit extreme since the benches really aren't that different from everyone sitting out here. 5 minutes after that clip, they just released the rope and everyone's like going towards the front. I'm surprised they didn't just do that at the beginning. A little weird. I guess they wanted people to buy the seats. Honestly, it kind of makes those seats worthless now. But anyway, enjoy the show.
Welcome to Six Flags Great Adventures Summer Nights Fireworks Celebration. Now direct your eyes to the skies and enjoy the show. us for our Summer Nights Fireworks Celebration.
Good fireworks show, Six Flags Great Adventure, and now it looks like Fright Fest with all the smoke. But I'm gonna be walking out of the park now, and I'll tell you how the day went once I'm out of the park. Looks like I'm gonna be stuck in a mass exodus. Well, it turns out I actually forgot to film myself walking out of the park. Everyone was leaving at the same time, and it took me like maybe 15 minutes to get out of that parking lot. So be prepared if you ever watch the fireworks at Great Adventure. Overall, it was a good day. I had a lot of fun getting on the rides there, and it was just a fun summer visit. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a like. If you really liked it, make sure to subscribe. For more content, be sure to follow me on Instagram at East Coaster Fan. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.